building. Oklahoma's in the building. What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome. I am Willie. We appreciate y'all for tapping on in. Don't worry about it. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoe. My mama black on the goggle judge me. He know my heart. What it do? Shout out Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. He say, what would you tell young Willie Williams? Keep practicing. keep on practicing. Keep getting that paper out here. Have more STD Fridays out here in these doggone street. Do exactly what you want to do with your doggone life. Live it to your fullest out here. No. Question everything. Question everything is probably the number one thing that I would tell my young self. Question everything. I don't care, but damn it, it's your dad, it's your mama, it don't matter. Question it all. Question it all. You know what I'm saying? As y'all come on in, y'all help play a hit 100 real quick. Keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. What it do, man? New Jersey's up in the building. The 742 pimper. What's happening? Say the Bronx, New York is in the bit. Say what poppin', pass a leg of these 30 minutes of fight. What's good? The 334 Monkey Town is up in the building for STD Friday. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Come on in. Sit yourselves right on that. My eye itching. Shout out to leftness. To leftiness for the $4.99 super chat. Say, hey, Pastor, hey, what it do? Bing bong, love me, love me. Keep in mind that I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? The 407 is up in the building. What it do? The ATL shouted up in this thing. Wisconsin is up in the building. What's happening? Say First Light coming from the ATL. Atlanta, Pastor, cause you my brother. Pastor, my brother. On this last STD Friday afternoon news. That's a fact. That's a fact, y'all. This is the last one. This is the last one. That's it. The last midday news. We may do some pop-ups every now and then, but it's the last one. It's sad, but we're not gonna be sad. We're gonna be happy. We're gonna be happy. Yeah. Tennessee is up in the building. What it do? Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 super chat. He said, Pastor got them babies throwing bras and panties. You know what I'm saying? I'm a concert type. Damn it, I'm a performer. You know, I was gonna go on tour with Beyonce, but I was like, I don't be liking to take people shine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go on my own tour. Out here in these streets. I'm gonna do it like that right now. But anyway, come on in, y'all. We got 78 likes, y'all. We also right now we also screaming in the purple. We also screaming in the purple. Hold on. I got to do something. Real quick. Y'all give me just a second. I'm back. My bad. My bad. I thought I had to get active. Listen. So thank y'all for joining the player. Y'all, we is up in here. We finna go ahead on and get into some news for this STD Friday midday news. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash out. Say happy STD Friday, and hey, Miss Shirley, prayers for you. Where is Miss Shirley at? Miss Shirley, baby, we is calling for you. We is looking for you, sister. Come on around here and let us know that everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? I saw a few things. Damn it. Let me go ahead on and put my thing on down. But I saw some, and I just had it on my thingamajig. Let me go ahead on and open this back up because I was just looking at it. Okay, is that a story? Is that the story? I'm gonna have to find it. But we're finna go ahead on and jump into a little something, and then I'm gonna go ahead on and come on back. Hell, we can just jump on out here and go to Miami real quick. Miami, real short. Shout out to you ladies who out here who ain't playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is for real out here in these streets. And this is what y'all gonna do. Not all. We got a Texas woman who is facing attempted murder charges after a stabbing incident in Miami.
And now to a crime alert. A Houston woman facing an attempted murder charge after authorities accuse her of stabbing another woman at a South Florida gas station. This is Shakia Trayvon Jenkins. Detectives say she stabbed the victim after an argument earlier that night at a lounge in North Miami Beach. Police also say the victim showed detectives a video of what happened and an Instagram Live of Jenkins boasting about stabbing her. Jenkins is being held with no bond. And now to a crime alert. A Houston woman facing an attempted murder charge after authorities accuse her of...
This sister had done stabbed her up abroad and then went on live, as you should record and upload, and I told the world that yeah, I stabbed that bitch though. You know what I'm saying? Bitch out here playing, bitch. I'm from Texas and I'm in Miami. Damn it. Yeah, I done stabbed. She talking that junk on the internet, Facebook or something like that right now. Look. Listen, we learned from the story that we had done did, I think it was just last month, about Buddy out of Las Vegas. Yeah, Buddy out of Las Vegas shooting two other creators out here in these streets. Y'all got to start taking what is said on social media as for real. Y'all got to take what's being said on social media as for real. Stop letting you stop believing that people just playing with you. Can we just stop believing that people is just playing with you? That's a shame, and this is why we fall short of glory and we be dying early. We be dying early because y'all just, I really don't know. I got a story. I have a story. Is this one? Well, who is this right here? Damn it, I'm trying to find it. This is out of Wyoming. I'm trying to find Wyoming. Because this is about our LGBT brothers out here. It's about our LGBT brothers. If I could find it, it's out of Wyoming. Wyoming news. That's what it's supposed to be. So let me type in Y. Do. I'm loving it. Hold on. So I can't pull up the same thing that I'm looking at on my doggone phone, and that's a problem because I typed it in. And that'll be in July. All right. We gotta use somebody else. Because all right, bam. So this it right here with the same exact picture. Perfect. Shout out to the LGBT community out here, man. Listen to all my LGBT brothers. I got some information that you may need. Gonna put up on the screen for you. There you go. Y'all got a lot going on out here in these doggone streets. Y'all got a lot going on. Y'all just had Pride Month, and this month is Pride something, and it's something. Shout out to Red Eagle for the damn it. For the $2 cash app, you say great rising Qatar fund. That's what I'm talking about, man. I got it, damn it. He got a guitar fund going on out here. I need your support. I need your support. You know what I'm saying? Help out a player. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I was reading this right here, and I was like, interesting. Let me scroll down just a little bit. This thing say gay men face alarming suicide rates of men declining mental health resources. So the mental health resources is why the suicide rates is going up. The services is why. So basically, our gay men don't have nobody to talk to. Is that the case? Don't have nobody to talk to, and maybe our gay men is being shunned and or alienated in real life. See, there's a difference in real life and online presence. There's a difference in real life and online presence. See, because your online presence is people from everywhere get to see you, and if they rock with you, they rock with you. They give you good compliments and all that fly stuff right there. They give you the thumbs ups and all that stuff. But in real life, in your everyday walk, when you go outside, shit different. It shit hit different when you go outside. And you see that you're not online and you was in the real world. The real world. Say that 3 times. The real world. Something like that right there. The real world is now what you have to deal with. And I do understand that it's difficult for a lot of people to deal with the real world. That's why a lot of people stay on the internet so much because people get praised on the internet and people have these things called friends on the internet. But in real life, your ass don't know nobody physically. You know what I'm saying? Mental health has been in the spotlight for the past few years, and the need for resources it is more dire than ever, especially in the LGBT community. Let me scroll on down. Now, where the rest of the story at? Oh, all right. There it is. See, because I was under another site, so this is about to throw me off. But I'm not going to read the whole thing. This thing say several studies have confirmed that the toll that say it again. Several studies have confirmed the toll that various factors have taken on the demographics. For example, when compared to heterosexual males and females, gay men are 6 times more likely than lesbian females, are 2 times more likely to attempt suicide. It is one of the leading causes of death for gay men. I didn't know that. The leading causes of death is removing yourself from Earth. I didn't know that right there. Unfortunately, there's no empirical data to substantiate the numbers of suicides within the queer community. He said the news is out, yada, yada, yada. I'm not worried about that right now. He said in older gay men, risk factors can include stressful. I hear something. Oh, no wonder it's throwing me off because I hear a video in the background that's on this site. And I was like, well, who the hell talking? But that was that lady. Anyway, in older gay men, risk factors can include stressful life events, family history, or even financial problems. I got a question. Why do like a lot of gay men have financial problems though? That's different. They say we have historically lacked data, but we have the lived experience of LGBTQ people. We don't have specifics about gay men. You say, I found that the data is labeled under MSM, men who have sex with men, said Dr. somebody who is a 988 a counselor with the Traverse Project, a leading LGBT plus youth suicide prevention organization. I'm gonna leave it right there. Just to let y'all know that this is something that is really, really going on, and it's something that we may need to know. And we may need to understand that our gay brothers is having like a real, real hard time. Our gay brothers is having a harder time than our gay sisters. So if you all could be nice, you don't have to like people's lifestyle, but if you notice that they're going through a little something, just chill on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they are humans too. They're humans. They really, really are. I do understand that a lot of people, they just don't rock with them, but they're humans too. So let's just try to be nice to people overall. Can we just be nice to people overall? Everybody's going through some type of chat. Well, not everybody, but I'm guessing that the majority of people is going through some type of challenge out here in these streets. You know, it's something going on in somebody's life. I don't care if you're rich, poor, it don't matter. Something is going on. You know, and we all need somebody to talk to. I'm going to say we all need somebody to talk to. A lot of us, we actually need therapy. A lot of us actually need therapy, but a lot of us, we don't believe in therapy, especially in the dark hue community. Say speak, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Speak and keep it moving. Listen. You don't have to be hugging people out here and all that flat stuff right there. You don't even have to have a long conversation with people. Just be nice to people. Just be nice. Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. Hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a good little minute. All right. Take it easy. And keep it moving. You ain't got to be best buddies and shit. No, you don't. You know. But literally behind closed doors, people is really, really suffering. People is really, really suffering. Anxiety rates is high. Depression rates is high. It's crazy out here in these streets. Moving right along, I ain't going to even much hold you. Speaking of anxiety and depression, speaking of suffering, people going through it, you have to always think, you could be doing good, but there's always some people who is not doing so well, you know, and especially when it comes down to work. I'm going to tell y'all something that y'all ain't need much know. Panera Breads, which don't get mad at me. Don't jump down my throat. But Panera Bread, give y'all a pat on the back because y'all made it over 100. My bad. Panera Bread is closing down a whole bunch of locations. They say a dozen locations. Here we go. We got people speaking out because we have a player who is finna speak out because this shit just hit player hard right here. Watch it.
That was my retirement. No, me and my wife were stuck.
Let me back that up. It caught you off guard, didn't it? Let me turn that up a little bit. Say it again, pimp.
You know, I'm 52 years old. That was my retirement. No, me and my wife were stuck. We're stuck.
Hundreds of employees out of work with no warning, as more than a dozen Panera Bread locations have shut down all across the Houston area, all of them operated by the same franchisee who was accused of operating some locations illegally for months. Fox 26's Abigail Dye has been investigating and joining us now live from one of those locations near Jersey Village. And Abigail, this owner owes some people a lot of bread.
How do a replicable or a restaurant with a name operate illegally? How does that work? You say Panera Bread is like Burger King, never anyone in there.
That's right, Anthony. This is one of 15 Panera Bread locations that's now closed and has signs like this on the door. This one saying that the menu is now very limited, and this one that looks newer saying that they are closing and will reopen under new ownership. That is not certain yet because this LLC franchisee, they're in a lot of hot water. Panera Bread is suing them, and they owe people tens of millions of
Panera Bread is suing the franchisee. Wow.
dollars.
They owe who what? My bad, Abigail.
They owe people tens of millions of dollars.
And there's 15 stores with an average of between 40 to 60 employees per store. We're all out. I've recently filed for my unemployment, which I'm sure will be approved because of the situation. However, it doesn't save me from the disaster I'm going to go through living on the street because of the EYM.
EYM Cafe is the company that operated 15 Houston area Panera stores. Chad Rainey is one of the hundreds of employees who abruptly lost their jobs when EYM Cafe filed for bankruptcy this month.
Damn. I got to stop right there before I forget my thought. Back that up right there. Is it me? Is it me? See, and I know about maps, but is it me or why in the hell is it 15 stores that close to each other? I know all that you all might be like, but Willie, that's miles apart. Yes, but that's close to one another. Listen, this is not McDonald's. This is a sit-down eatery, a dining spot for your family. This is not the little fast food spot. This is like a Chili's, Ruby Tuesday, a Longhorn, Texas Roadhouse. This is like those types of restaurants. Why is all these damn restaurants damn near off of the same street? Listen. You could take 45 and get to all of them. You can literally take 45 to get to all of them. All right. And then you got to jump on 10 to get to these two. But I'm just saying, though, they too damn close. You say a store for each neighborhood. That's a damn shit. Ain't nobody eating that much Panera Bread.
15 Houston area Panera stores. Chad Rainey is one of the hundreds of employees who abruptly lost their jobs when EYM Cafe filed for bankruptcy this month, before employees got their last check.
It's honestly kind of a shock and out of nowhere.
If this check doesn't come in Friday, what happens to you?
I'm going to be on the street.
If his check don't come in Friday, he's going to be on the street. He's 52 years old. Listen, when I be speaking about these things right here, I am not here to bash people. I'm really not here to bash people. I am here to show us who is not going through these types of issues, to try to prevent us from going through these types of issues.
I have no vehicle, I have no nothing. Me and my wife will be on the street.
Panera Bread sued EYM Cafe in May, saying the company failed to pay vendors, landlords, and royalties.
2 weeks ago is when we stopped getting our trucks, our produce trucks. We were losing a bunch of product. People were coming in trying to buy stuff, and it's like, oh, we don't have anything to sell you guys.
The suit says between March and April, Panera ordered the franchise to close several stores, but EYM Cafe kept operating them illegally.
Oh, Panera Bread told them you got to close shop on a few of these little spots, pimping.
Now I find out they were supposed to close all the stores. We were not supposed to wear uniforms no more. They were not supposed to use their branding.
Court documents say EYM Cafe is operated by an Edward Diaz, and the LLC owes creditors between $10 and $50 million.
EYM do better or get out of the competition and let people that actually care about this business thrive.
If you could say anything to EYM, the people who are responsible for this, what would you say?
Thanks for destroying my life.
Damn, back that up, pimp. You say if you could say anything.
Are responsible for this, what would you say?
Hold on. Back it up.
To EYM.
I want y'all to pay attention. Let this sit on your heart. Pay attention, let it sit on your heart. This shit for real out here in these streets.
Anything to EYM, the people who are responsible for this, what would you say?
Thanks for destroying my life.
I reached out to EYM Cafe, Diaz's lawyer, and Panera Bread, but I have yet to hear back from any of those parties. For Fox 26 News, I'm Abigail Dye.
What a difficult situation for that man and so many employees. We'll have a follow-up hopefully here in the coming.
Got to be more careful. We got to get in some preventative maintenance right here, y'all. Some preventative maintenance. 52. Lost his job. If he don't get his last check, they homeless. This is check to check. This is a man who works check to check. I don't know the condition of his wife. Have no idea the condition of his wife. He's 52. I want y'all to also understand this right here. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something which is also will eventually become a problem. His gut will eventually become a problem 9 times out of 10. He may go through the rest of his life with not nail problem. 9 times out of 10, this part right here will become a problem, which will then in turn be a even greater setback. See, because with this right here, he could actually end up being diagnosed with some cancers, some diabetes, congestive heart failure. He may mess around and have a stroke, a heart attack, just because of this. Y'all players understand this right here. So when y'all be around here acting like your health is the most important thing out here. I don't give a damn about how much money you got. Your health is the most important thing. We got to get our bodies together. Now listen, you all who is watching me now, to prevent yourself from being in this situation, I keep trying to tell y'all, have more than one income, make better decisions. All the things that's around your house that you had done bought that you ain't done played with in over like 6 months, sell that shit on the internet. Get rid of stuff. Get out of debt. Get rid of stuff. Get out of debt. Stop buying things that you need, that you don't need. Yeah. You say become a problem. Say you late, Willie. No. Listen. Because it probably have not became a problem yet. There's a lot of us who is out here who is obese. And everything is going fine. A lot of them 50, 60 plus years old, they doing fine with the bad bodies and every goddamn thing. They carrying around all this doggone fat. The problem is that 9 times out of 10 is going to affect you. I want all of y'all younger people to understand this right here too, because you're not 52 yet. You're not 50. Put yourself in a position to where you don't have to be in this position at this man's age. I don't know what happened in this man's life, but around here at the Willie Williams Show, we would call it a failure. I don't know what happened. It's just we call things a failure. I call things fit. I say that us who produce children who did not plan, we are failures. So I'm included too. You know what I'm saying? So don't be like, oh my God, you're just talking about him. Hell no, I'm talking about us who fail in life. And this way we can learn and we can teach the people who is behind us to not go down this road. We should not be 52 living check to check. We should not be 52 living check to check. And then he said, thanks for ruining my life. It's not. Damn, that hurt him. I know you want to take care of it.
Thanks for destroying my life.
I know you want to take care of you and your la. Yes, I do understand that right there, but you cannot.
Thanks for destroying my life.
We have to take accountability on this one right here. They didn't destroy your life. I understand that they put you in a position to not have a job right now, but when we say and destroy our lives, no, our lives is we've been on earth like a long time. So if this job has destroyed your life, that means that you have failed. You failed up until this point. If a job is able to destroy your life. That's all I'm saying. I know people lose their job here. I done lost plenty of jobs. Guess what I ain't never said? They done destroyed my life. Hell no, because we get right back on the grind. Hell, we got money saved. We got other hustles going on. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm sad I done lost my goddamn job and that next week check ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? But I got things already in place. And that was from a young me. I've never just depended on just one thing. Hell no. Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. Say, so basically, player worked for free his last week. Basically, didn't even know it. And didn't even know it. Them people, listen. Imagine, hold on. They said that these people owe $10 to $50 million. Imagine those people ain't getting their money. I'm just saying, we got to be accountable. Hold ourselves accountable for whatever position that you was in, because The position that you was in is because of the decisions you've made in your life. Remember that. The decisions you made got you in this position. That goes for everybody. Whether you rich, poor, middle class, whether you balling, whether you fake balling, whether you look good on the internet and look bad in person. It's all about the decisions that we make. Simple. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. I ain't trying to beat a dead horse. I'm just trying to help out you good people. A lot of you good people is still sitting back saying, well, I ain't gonna get me no insurance until next month when I got a few more dollars when I could do it. I could wait to do that right there. Keep on. Keep on procrastinating. Keep on pushing stuff back. I don't have time to start me up a business. I don't have time to do nothing on the side. I work 40 hours a week. I ain't got time. I got these kids and stuff, and I gotta sleep. I got to all that fly shit. Yes, and I'm in agreement. You keep living the life that you live. And when they say we sorry to tell you, Mr. Williams, but we no longer need your service. I hate firing people, but Willie, we got to let you go. Well, what I did? You ain't do nothing. We cutting back. Damn. 3 years ago, I was saying, man, that damn, I just ain't got no time to start me up nothing on the side, man. Because I work 40 hours, and I got to sleep and stuff like that. Now you in the real pickle. Because bills due. You got your little la-la and you got some kids and shit. Now you really stressed out. And stress kills. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much hold you. We have a Grand Rapids man. Talk about domestic love. Let's go on into this domestic love out here in these streets. You say his wife going to leave him. That boy say, that man said, if I don't get my check, we homeless. That's deep. We homeless? If I don't get this last check, we homeless? What have we been doing with our money? Sell everything. Put everything up for sale. You don't need it, especially if you finna become homeless. Let's go to Grand Rapids, because we got a Grand Rapids man who has been sentenced for killing his wife. Damn it, I got to grab this one because this is domestic love. Wait a minute. Got to be able to press that right there. Bam. All right. We have a Grand Rapids man done killed his wife. Bam, bam, bam. And now he has been sentenced. If I'm not mistaken, I think he shot his wife 15 times. Ladies, I done told y'all, this decision that was made in the story, y'all got to start making this decision.
First at 5 o'clock, an emotional day in a Kent County courtroom as a judge sentenced a man to decades in prison for killing his wife.
Marcus Lofton shot his estranged wife, Alicia Lofton, multiple times just a day after she served him divorce papers.
Shout out to G for the $2 super chat. You say, imagine 6'5" Willie going postal after being fired, trying to take something. It's better run. It's better duck. For real though. Look. The day after she served him, we finna break up and I'm finna go get this monkey to somebody else's papers, because that's really all it is. She served him with we finna break up. If we got children, I'm finna get the children, put you on child support. If we have any property together, I'm finna split that. I'm finna take some of your money and all that fly stuff, and I'm finna get that monkey to somebody else. Go ahead.
Served him divorce papers.
13 on your sides, Callie Lichter was in court, and Callie Lofton also faced a jury.
That's right, Elena and Juliet. Lofton took his plea deal after a mistrial in May, which came less than a week into the trial. A Grand Rapids man will spend over 2 decades in prison for killing his wife in 2023. It happened the day after Alicia Lofton served Marcus Lofton divorce papers, just 6 months after they were married. He went to trial in May, but it ended in a mistrial. Then, months later, Lofton pleaded guilty to felony firearm and second-degree murder in her killing.
Wait. They was only married for 6 months and he knocked off? I don't think you kill people. 6 months? That's deep, dog.
He went to trial in May, but it ended in a mistrial. Then, months later, Lofton pleaded guilty to felony firearm and second-degree murder in her killing.
The day that I found out she was gone, I felt like my legs collapsed.
Several family members of Alicia addressed Lofton in court, saying they disapproved of him and knew he wasn't right for her, like her aunt Jennifer Lee.
I feel that he wasn't introduced to the family because he's an embarrassment.
Alicia's father, Arthur Joseph, had strong words for Lofton.
I just want the court to know that this guy is a piece of garbage. My daughter introduced me to this guy one time, and I didn't like him from minute one.
Wow. My daughter introduced me and I ain't like him. Y'all daughters just don't listen.
Said Alicia hid her marriage from her family because they despised him.
Not much more I can say about this guy other than I wish I could handle this and serve justice on his right now. And that's it.
Alicia's daughter stared directly at Lofton as she told him he took her biggest supporter away from her.
So I just want you to know you will never win. And I want you to think about this for the rest of your life.
While Lofton's attorney says he's remorseful, Lofton was still sentenced to 2 years for felony firearm, followed by 25 to 50 for second-degree murder per the plea deal. Judge Scott A. Noto left Lofton with a brief statement before he was taken away.
I have anything further to say, Mr. Lofton. I think Mr. Joseph said it best, so I refer you to his words.
Lofton has just shy of 2 years of time served credit. Kelly Lichter, 13 on your side.
Kelly, thank you. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic abuse,
yeah, if y'all experiencing something, then y'all go ahead on and take care of that right there. But watch this. Ladies, females, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. I be trying to explain some stuff to y'all. Y'all be making these harsh decisions. Real harsh decisions.
And second-degree murder in her killing.
The day that I found out she was gone, I felt like my legs collapsed.
Several family members of Alicia addressed Lofton in court, saying they disapproved of him and knew he wasn't right for her.
So the auntie knew, and the daddy knew he wasn't no good for her? She got what she got. Because if auntie didn't like him, and she said, I'm pretty sure auntie had done said there's something about Buddy that I just don't like. Maybe the way he come off, maybe his attitudes, the way he speak, the way he probably treat her around them. She showed her daddy him. She showed, here, Dad, look at my new man, Dad. The daddy say the first day, bitch. Oh, hell no, I don't like Buddy like that. She took none of this under consideration. Why? Because she had already got that meat. She already got that meat. She was already in love.
Like her aunt Jennifer Lee.
I feel that he wasn't introduced to the family because he's an embarrassment.
Feel like he wasn't introduced to the family. Now, that's a great point. If kin folks won't bring their little la-las and their little dudes around the family, y'all know it's a problem, right? Y'all know typically it is a problem because when we have somebody who we is proud of and somebody who we think is cool peoples and stuff that we just hooked up with or that we is in a relationship with, we don't mind bringing them around family. We only mind when we know it's a problem.
Alicia's father, Arthur Joseph, had strong words for Lofton.
I just want the court to know that this guy is a piece of garbage. My daughter introduced me to this guy one time.
Once.
And I didn't like him from minute one.
Shout out to Arthur.
And said Alicia hid her marriage from her family because they despised him.
Hid her marriage so they didn't know she was married. Or she hadn't got married. So this also lets us know that the family had done told her that he ain't worth a damn, and she was like, y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna keep my man and stuff like that. So she just stayed away from the family and went on head on and continued to live her life, and then went on head on and got married because she loved him. She loved her man. She loved that domestic love. Now he done knocked off. He done knocked that baby off out here in these streets. Lil' mama got what she had done got because of choices that she had done made. So basically, I guess we kind of say she caused her own death. She caused her own death. Now, a lot of people may say, well, hell, Willie, she did fill out for a divorce and stuff. She was trying to get away from him. Too late. Too late. Because she introduced him to her peoples way before they got married. The peoples told her, baby, he not him. he not him, sugar. He not him. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. So, Pops, it's her decision making way more than it's the man who took her life's fault. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much of you. She chose her killer. That's what she did. Mm-hmm. We don't get it right all the time, but when it happens like that, it just happens like that. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much of you. Let's go on out here to Houston. Going out here to Houston. I saw this video. We have a black female police officer. One of ours. That old sister out here, man. Sister out here. Around here at the Willie Williams Show, I try to tell, I try to teach, I try to advise people, mind your own business. Mind your business. Everything ain't your business. I don't give a damn friends, family. Everything ain't your goddamn business. Stay in your lane. Stay out of domestic love relationships. We have a black female police officer that has pulled a gun on her sister's boyfriend. I got the news video and I also got the Instagram video the way they play it raw. To where it's just raw video. This is what we got from the news. Here we go. Oh, y'all go ahead on and hit the like button. Hit the share button. Don't be afraid of STD Friday around here in the street. The day that you have, such a good day because you get to live the life that you really want to live. Here we go.
The Precinct 1 Constable's office says an off-duty deputy has been reassigned over this video showing her pulling a gun on a man during a family dispute. ABC 13's Jessica Willie live after talking to the man who had that gun pulled on him and his family. She's live tonight, Jessica.
Jessica Willie.
Yeah, I can tell you this video is being shared among law enforcement circles with strong criticism of this deputy's actions. Tonight, Harris County Constable Alan Rosen says that she has been reassigned to desk duty. An investigation is underway. Michael Evans did not want to talk on camera. He says he was not armed. At his family's urging, he started recording.
Whoa. Oh, so he wasn't armed at the time that she pulled the gun. Go ahead.
Explosive video of a Harris County Precinct 1 deputy constable not on her best day. We are blurring her face because the agency hasn't named her and she hasn't been charged with a crime. Her gun is unmistakable.
Don't worry about her face being blurred because we got it without the blur.
The encounter happening this afternoon, the man recording in a fight, he tells ABC 13 with the mother of his child, took off with her phone. He says her sister, the deputy, chased him down in her own car.
I couldn't believe it.
And that's when he called his cousin.
Even though he might have not been in the right at that time, it still doesn't make it right for her to take actions upon herself. It's not how things go. You can't take the law in your own hand because you got a badge. That's not right.
Keisha Ross did not want to show her face, but she feels strongly about how the deputy responded. In full uniform with threats, the video shows, and all because she wanted her sister's phone back.
She could have called the police to get the phone back.
Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen confirms he has seen the video. Ross believes it speaks for itself.
There's nothing to figure out. You know exactly who it is. They need to go be knocking on her door like they knock on anybody else, though. That's assault with a deadly weapon if she's in uniform.
Fact.
And again, tonight, Constable Alan Rosen with Harris County Precinct 1 says that an internal affairs investigation is underway. He also says that, quote, the public can be assured that they will be transparent then with the outcome. Reporting live tonight from downtown, Jessica Willie, ABC 13 Eyewitness.
That's some
Thank you, Jessica Willie. Jessica, me. Jessica, me. Because I'm Willie. That's what's up. Like you say, you wonder what the sister had done did. Yeah, me too. You say she is the police. Yeah, because like the cousin had done said, all she had to do was call the police. Well, sugar, she is them. She is them. She is them. Hold on, let me get the Instagram on up. I got the Instagram up. Here we go. Let's see what we're working with. Bam.
Brenda, so you gonna shoot me? Give me the motherfucking phone right there.
Where is my motherfucking hand?
Here, man. So you gonna shoot me over there? Over your sister hitting me in my face? Fuck like me. You sorry?
Wait till they lock your ass up in October.
I already know y'all already planned it. Y'all already set it up.
Yes.
I already know.
I promise you.
That's fine, but you don't know what I can do. You don't know what I can do to your sister too. Your sister stabbed me. I ain't put no case on her.
She should have made sure the shit stuck. Bitch.
I should have. You the bitch. I'll be a bitch. But you want to. You ain't shoot that gun. You can't be scared. You ain't shoot that gun. Yeah, you ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that. Yeah, she right here. She got a gun on me. I'm just telling you that she put the gun on me, huh? Brenda, so you gonna shoot?
Breaking tonight, the Precinct 1 Constable's
gun is unmistakable.
Yes, though. That's assault with a deadly weapon if she's in uniform.
Okay.
office says it.
Brenda, so you gonna shoot?
Give me the motherfucking phone.
Give me the phone. Give me the MNF phone. You better give me this goddamn phone. Y'all do understand that that's her sister phone? so she done slid up on her sister baby daddy about the phone that he had done snatched. When he say, not that day that his sister had done stabbed him, I don't know what's finna happen in October. I have no idea. This thing says during the heated exchange, the man can be heard telling the deputy that her sister struck him first. Yeah, you say, but your sister had done punched me in the face. The officer eventually retrieved the phone and got back in the personal vehicle, and I'd be happy when they lock your sorry ass up in October. Why would a dark-hued sister behave in this manner? In uniform and use her gun? Player, I hope you sue the department. Because you should be like I would be in fear for my life. I am nervous, bitch. I'm scared. I don't even want to drive on the highway no more. I am such afraid of police now when I loved the police before this incident. I don't think I would have gave her the gun. I don't think I would have gave her the phone. Like I've always told you, good people, comply with law enforcement. She was off duty. She was off duty. So she's police and civilian. Like she's police and civilian, but she's always a police. But at the moment she's a civilian, although that she's in uniform, but she's not on the clock. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I wouldn't have gave her the phone. Bitch would have had to shoot me. I would have probably just lost my life. Because, damn it, no. Bitch, and you gonna follow me because you got on the uniform? But so if I get out and beat your ass, ain't nothing you can do. So it's a good thing that she did pull out the gun. You know what I'm saying? And he say you didn't shoot the gun. You didn't shoot the gun. Now, why he kept repeating himself? I do understand that he is recording and he was shocked. He was shocked that, you gonna pull a gun on me? By the phone, bitch? You gonna put your life on the line. You gonna put your job on the line. By your sister phone, though. Yes. Watch this. I told y'all. Behind Monkey Monkey destroys people's lives. I'm talking about behind females, monkeys. It destroyed lives. Now, her sister, she did not have to be involved, but she involved her sister. And if you ask me, the dude that's in the car, he's an adult. So her sister is an adult also. Remember, that's her sister, baby daddy. So that means her sister grown. Her sister grown. Yeah. That means that she picked this baby daddy. She picked the baby daddy. She didn't say anything about him hitting her. No. But he said something about her sister hitting him. Chased him down by the damn phone. Run it back.
Go. Put it in my motherfucking hand.
Here, man. So you gonna shoot me over there? Over your sister hitting me in my face?
You gonna shoot me over a little petty ass little phone shit?
Fuck like me.
You call him sorry, but I'm your sister baby daddy. Listen, I wish player would have said that right there, but I'm your sister baby daddy though.
Sorry.
I can't wait till they lock your ass up in October.
I already know y'all already planned it. Y'all already set it up.
Yes.
I already know.
I promise you.
That's fine, but you don't know what I can do.
She's calling the district attorney herself. She's calling the district attorney herself. That's deep.
You don't know what I can do to your sister too? Your sister failed me. I ain't put no case on her.
That's where you failed at. Player, that's where you failed at. I didn't put no case on her. I could have, though. I could have. The problem is you didn't.
Shit stuff, bitch.
I should have. You the bitch. I'll be a bitch. I'll be a bitch. 212. You ain't shoot that gun. You can't be scared. You ain't shoot that gun.
You ain't shoot that gun, though.
Yeah, you ain't shoot that gun.
You ain't shoot that gun, though.
You ain't shoot that gun. You ain't shoot that gun.
He talking to himself, and you ain't shoot that gun. Well, who is you if you the only one inside the car right now, pimping? Huh? That baby had done drove off.
She right here. She got a gun on me. I'm just telling you that she pulled the gun on me, huh?
Play with me again. Play with me.
Brenda, so you gonna
play with me? Give me the motherfucking
phone right there.
Like a real soldier about that goddamn gun. Listen, ladies. If you all would like to put y'all's careers on the line and all that, by all means, go right on ahead, and you're gonna be laid up with your sister with all them goddamn churn. Huh? You're gonna be laid up with your sister with all them goddamn churn out here in these streets. Yeah, do exactly what you want to do. Do exactly what you want to do. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Don't y'all let nobody tell y'all no different out here in these streets. Y'all, hold on real quick. We got to take a pause. Let me put that down. We got to take a real quick pause because I got to do something. Because we going to end the show differently. And y'all know what I be meaning by how we going to end the show. Let me show you good people how we going to end the show. We going to end the show like that right there. I saw it. I saw this. I say, Jesus. This is how we going to end the show. Let me just go ahead on and open it up over elsewhere. I'm opening it up over elsewhere. So y'all can be able to hit the links and be around there when it's time to go on around there. Hell, it's time to go on around there now. I'm just letting y'all know in advance. This is where we going to end the show. Put myself back up here. Bam. I'm put little mama back up here because I want to read the comments. I want to see what the masses is saying out here in these streets about her decision making. Let's see. About to lose your job and your sister gonna be sleeping with him again tomorrow. Facts. You see, I like her. Shout out to people who understand domestic love. You say fire her. You say I can't imagine how she acts while on duty. She's abusing her power. She even said that she's calling the DA to make sure he gets locked up. She's cooked. I'm liking it so far. He said they're going to be back together and she's going to lose her job. Facts. He said now that's an absolute abuse of power. Now I can see if he put hands on her sister, but this is too much. He's probably a menace. this was the last straw for her. Why would it have to be the last straw, or why would it have been the last straw for the sister? For the officer? Why would it have to be her last straw? It's not her sister's last straw. That's who the last straw should be for, right? You say, OMG. They say, he be doing the most though, and that's why he was recording. They say she tired of his shit, and I understand. So you understand that he does the most, and that's why he was recording? Or was he just smart and see that he is being chased down by her sister, who is a police, who is in uniform, finna come up and make an ass out of herself? See, that was smart by this man. Say, man, whatever. I have no sympathy for him because he shouldn't have done what he did to his girl. He must have a history of being abusive to her. This woman don't give a damn what happens. She have no idea if this man has been abusive to her. But we heard him say she's been abusive to him. He say, and this is why I could never be a cop. Laugh out loud. She did all that, and he gonna be bending her sister up the next day. He say, put it in a bag. It do sound like a robbery, don't it? It sound like a robbery. Sue the whole police department for her actions. Ain't that what I had done said? Put in that lawsuit. Right? And just imagine if she keeps her job, though. You say, Willie, if they comments and read ours. I'm always reading y'all comments. Don't do me like that. I always read y'all comments. Trying to hurt my feelings. He said another police department would just hire her. He said she would not lose her license to police. You might be right by that right there. You might be right by that right there. He said gonna put on some home arrest. He said, why didn't she just arrest him for theft? You say, Willie, you reading a bunch of bonnets and moo-moos wearing bitter bitches. That's what's up. That's what's up. But I got to go ahead on and show you good people what's going on out here amongst the masses. He say doing too much for her sister. Yada, yada. I already read that right there. He say she out of pocket. He say I wouldn't dare let my sister risk my career and vice versa. That's a good person right there. Abuse of power and you lose your job for a sister that'll go right back to that man. This shit had to be traumatizing. Get a lawyer, brother. Ain't that what I had done said? I'm trying to go to court, bitch. I am in fear for my life, bitch. I'm scared. And I love the police, and now she got me scared of y'all. I ain't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she acted in this manner. Me and her sister had a spat, and her sister's phone ended up inside of my car. I don't know how the sister phone get in my car. You know? Let's check out some of these right here. This is up under the video. He say anyone else would be in jail. Facts. He said the only difference between cops and criminals is that one side wears a badge. Ooh. She should have never been able to be a police officer. She needs to be in prison. You say if it was a civilian, she would have been arrested. Shaking my head. Where's the justice? You say no. She needs to be charged with assault with a firearm. That's a good one right there. Now, see, my problem is when her sister had done abused him, he did not press charges. Players, y'all got to start pressing charges. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 499 super chat. You say, Willie, if he took the sister's $1,300 iPhone 16, can't she arrest him for it being $1,300? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you think about it, because that would be grand theft, right? That would be grand theft because it's over like $1,000 or it's over $500. I think the grand theft is over $500 if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. What is grand theft? Grand theft is the property stolen. Damn it, I'm looking for a number. I'm looking for a number. Well, it's $950. Well, it's over $950 in Cali. So we're just gonna be Like $1,000. All right. Shout out to Red Eagle for the $2 cash app. You say, what if he retaliate? Remember, he had done said, you have no idea what I can do to your sister. That's what he said. But she's just talking to where she don't even hear that. Or she don't even care what he had done said, because for some reason, see, women talk to men in this fashion because they do believe that the majority of us, we don't want to go to jail. And this is why we won't go through. This is why a lot of times men don't like be violent, because we don't want to go to jail. He's driving a Cadillac. Players who drive Cadillacs really not trying to go to prison, because like you can't drive your Cadillac in jail, you know. You say, because I'm thinking that this is because they in a police uniform, they act like they can treat you any kind of way. Look at her, listen to her acting a fool. You say she and a lot of more need to be retrained. Good point. You say he got a lawyer. Yeah, he didn't want to speak out because he has a lawyer now, which is great. You say removed her from duty, she be arrested. You say her sister got to deal with him. Not worth losing your job over somebody else's business. That's what I be trying to tell you, good people. Mind your business, because that's her baby daddy. That's just not an ex-boyfriend. That's her baby daddy. So she's gonna have to continue to deal with him. You know? You say it's 500 in Texas? 500 in Texas. That grand theft out here. Yeah, so snatching somebody's phone, man, that you could be arrested for that right there. You could be arrested for snatching somebody's phone, because that is theft. That is theft. And if anything, if a sister wanted to do anything, that's what she should have did. Arrested him. She would have came out better. And it seems like they already have a case, because she's waiting for October. That would have played really, really well in October. Wouldn't it? That would have played really, really well in October with his upcoming case. See, but she done messed up. She done effed up the church's money. Trying to tell you something. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Now, why is we looking at, Detroit. Bam. So, so it's not that one. So it's this one where I'm looking at Detroit. And Pontiac. All right, bam. We got a story out of Pontiac. Pontiac like the car. Out of the yak. Grab that right there. We have 175 thumbs ups on YT. Can we get these thumbs ups higher? Can we get them up higher? Need support, like I always say. And I got to advertise this right here. You say the 414 Kill Walk is checking on in the place. Stop. Willie, what it do? What's happening? I appreciate y'all being around there, because we not just only over here on YT. We is in the purple, we in the green, and we in the blue. We everywhere you want to be. That's what's up. Who commercial is that? I think that's American Express, or is that Discover? Is that Discover card or something like that right now? He say he did nothing too illegal, and she was acting like he was a full-blown criminal. Facts. Right, facts. He's just her sister mad. Her sister called, he done took my phone, and he done ran off on the plug. He didn't give me the $30 that I had. I need to get the son some food. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that right though. Domestic love. Let's go on again to this right here, y'all. We're going to Pontiac, which I found out is in Michigan, which I also found out that's in Detroit, right? Pontiac is in Detroit, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I ain't from around there. Just want to know. I'm going to put this up on the screen for you. Y'all finna listen to a story that really don't sit with me well. Don't sit with me well. Because I had to look up some, and then I was like, well, that's not fair. We have a former Pontiac school security guard who was sentenced for impregnating a teenage student. Y'all listen to the story. Here we go.
Tonight, a school security guard is facing child sexual assault charges tonight in Oakland County.
This is where he worked, right here at the Pontiac Academy for Excellence, a K-12 charter school. Let's get out to Erica Erickson live tonight at the school. Erica, this investigation has been going on for a long time.
Long time. Let me stop it right there. Shout out Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. Say live out loud, Willie. The sister might have some pics and videos of the police sister giving that monkey to the captain. She sent her in the station. Oh, that'll be a good one right there, huh?
Yeah, that's right. According to the case report, Auburn Hills police became involved when they learned a teen had become pregnant by a man in his 30s. Now,
so this is another teen that has gotten pregnant. I'm going to say that again. A teen that gotten pregnant, not forcefully got pregnant, but gotten pregnant. Go ahead.
A registered sex offender, former security guard at Pontiac Academy for Excellence, 35-year-old Marcos Rolon Rivera. Now,
so Pontiac is not Detroit, but it is in Michigan, right?
In jail for criminal sexual conduct.
He had worked at a school for 10 years at a position of authority over a 16-year-old. It's very unfortunate.
Auburn Hills.
Oh, all right. So not in Detroit. It's just another city that's in Michigan. Oh, so Pontiac is a city. Got it. Oh, yeah, it do say Pontiac, Oakland County. Got it.
Police receiving a call from Child Protective Services in August of last year that the then 34-year-old had impregnated the teen. Police learning the female student had been walking to school in April of 2024 after her school bus had broken down. When
Mr. Rivera, supposedly was driving by, stopped, offered to give her a ride to school, which she agreed.
But instead, the security guard taking the teen to eat, then to have sex at this Auburn Hills hotel.
So he fed her, hunched her, and took on to school.
The girl, according to police, taken to school after that, then never seeing or hearing from Rivera, who was married with kids, again.
The school told us he was actually terminated supposedly in July of 2024 for not showing up to work.
The school not responding to our request for comment yet. Police say during the investigation, Rivera chose not to speak with police. Rivera was also in the process of becoming a reserve deputy for the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. They tell us as they learned more about him, they removed him from the program before he ever worked as a reserve. Rivera found guilty in June.
I feel for the victim's family, and I hopefully, she's able to move forward from this.
Back out here live now, Rivera was just sentenced this week to 2.5 to 15 years in prison. Kimberly, Ty.
Erica, thank you.
16-year-old? We really ain't stressing about that right there. Come on, 16. So, but I had to go on out here to Michigan. What's the age of consent in Michigan? 16. The age of consent in Michigan is 16. He was 34. The age of consent is 16. So technically she consented. Legally she consented. How you get time? Watch this. Where is the crime? I know. It's throwing you off, but Willie, that's a minor. The age of consent is 16. He's 34. How does that work? And then I think where the problem had done came in, watch this.
Supposedly was driving by, stopped, offered to give her a ride to school, which she agreed.
But she agreed. And she agreed to, watch this.
Instead, the security guard taking the teen to eat.
She agreed to get something to eat.
Then to have sex at this Auburn Hills hotel.
She agreed to have sex at a hotel. She agreed.
The girl, according to police, taken to school after that.
And then went to school. Here's where I think the real problem is.
Then never seeing or hearing from Rivera, who was married with kids, again.
He never spoke to her again. I want y'all to think about it. I think this is where the problem is. She never heard from him again, and then she pregnant. She can't find her baby daddy is basically what I'm trying to tell y'all. He said, here I go stating again, just because it's legal doesn't mean you can't get arrested for it. But you shouldn't get arrested for it if it's legal. That's the problem. You should not get arrested if it's legal. There's no law that has been broken. You say he a security guard. The people of authority over a minor is illegal because he worked at the school. A person of authority. I'm gonna give you that right there. But okay, all right. I'm gonna give you that part right there. You say 16 and 34, it sounds illegal to me, but it's not illegal. Regardless of how it sounds to you, it's not illegal. But if we're gonna hold it to a person of authority over a minor, all right, cool. I don't think he need to get 15 years though. I don't even see that much time. Put a player on probation assault. Oh, whoa. Wait, damn it, he still would fall under a person of authority because he was a security guard. Is a security guard? Well, yeah. Yeah, because a security guard, top flight security, like they say, like they some like NYPD Blue, so they have like authority. They got a whistle, but they got authority. So yeah. Yeah. School style, they can't do it to students. I get it, but why? How you get that much damn time over some? It's still legal. It's still legal, but the part that's illegal, you gotta. That gotta be the stupidest shit ever. It's a dip. Listen, I think that. Stupid. You said that she was 14. No, they said 16. They said 16 years old. I wouldn't even be making this argument if they said 14.
Security guard is facing child sexual assault charges tonight in Oakland County.
This is where he worked, right here at the Pontiac Academy for Excellence, a K-12 charter school. Let's get out to Erica Erickson live tonight at the school. Erica, this investigation has been going on for a long time.
You say 15 and 18 sounds illegal to these people. It's just, if we law-abiding citizens, the law is the law. When people break the law, we be like, you broke the damn law. Why isn't it when people didn't break the law, why we can't say that you didn't break the law? But I'm with y'all. I am with y'all with the person of authority. I'm with y'all because that's something too. I get it.
Yeah, that's right. According to the case report, Auburn Hills police became involved when they learned a teen had become.
Then again, if that's the problem, she need to be held accountable then. Because that is a thing, the person of authority. Which y'all do understand that people on college campuses, like professors and students, the professor gets in trouble for hunching the student. He's a person of authority. Come on, dog. Like at some point, we should be holding the so-called victim accountable also.
Become pregnant by a man in his 30s.
Hold on.
Involved when they learned a teen had become pregnant by a man in his 30s. Now a registered sex offender, former security guard at Pontiac Academy for Excellence. 35-year-old Marcos Rolon Rivera, now in jail for criminal sexual conduct.
He had worked at a school for 10 years at a position of authority over a 16-year-old. It's very unfortunate.
Position of authority over a 16-year-old. You say you trying to screw on a 16-year-old and you work at the school. Man, that can't be okay. Okay? I just point out that professors at college have sex with the students, and they say that that's a problem. Is it not okay? Or is it wrong for a professor to have sex with a student? Anybody? Can I get an answer? Because if y'all gonna tell me that it's wrong for a professor to have sex with a student, which people will say, Willie, it is a power, it's the power of authority and all that fly shit. If we gonna say that, then why isn't it more of the victims being held accountable then? If it's If it's against the law, Yeah, Willie, he's a sex offender, but she is legal to hunch. And people is okay with that, though. She's watch this. So if he was 34 and he didn't work at the school, this would not even be a story. But because of where he works at, it's a story. Mm-hmm. You say it's ethically wrong, but wrong. But if she's an adult, then it's not illegal. The 16-year-old can consent legally, though.
Auburn Hills Police receiving a call from...
You say it's ethically wrong, but ethically to who? Because we are not a monolith, so we don't all think the same. So yes, it can be ethically wrong to some people, but not all. So can we base this thing on ethics? Can we really do that? But I like that you had them wrote, but if she's an adult, then it's not illegal. Well, the 16-year-old isn't an adult, but legally it's legal. You said the ethics of the school. I get that part right there, but see, then it's kind of like we be discuss. This is kind of like what? Well, this is some of my problems. I get the ethics of the school. I get it. I promise y'all. I be talking about the people, other than the school and the curriculum and all that stuff that they say. Us as a people be tripping me out because we think things is just wrong. Oh my God, I can't believe in. But it's legal. I don't And then if we have a problem with what's legal, then we need to try to get those things that we don't like that's legal. We need to get them to be illegal. Like if we really had a problem with it. I think a lot of us, we just say shit out loud, but behind closed doors, I don't think that we be really concerned about this stuff. I really don't. Just in my opinion. But I like what you're saying, though.
Child Protective Services in August of last year that the then 34-year-old had impregnated the teen. Police learning the female student had been walking to school in April of 2024.
She agreed to everything. Hold on. Oh, they was throwing out dates. Let me see something real quick. Hold on.
Had impregnated the teen. Police learning the female student had been walking to school in April of 2024. After her school bus had broken down when
Mr. Rivera, supposed to be, was driving by, stopped, offered to give her a ride to school, which she agreed.
But instead, the security guard taking the teen to eat, then to have sex at this Auburn Hills hotel. The girl, according to police, taken to school after that, then never seeing or hearing from Rivera, who was married with kids, again.
Let's argue this right here then. So he picked her up, had sex with her, and she never seen him again. So does it still fall under person of authority? He didn't work there anymore. He never went to the school. He never went back to the school. Does it still fall under person of authority? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. I knew that I had heard something about some dates, and I was like, damn, what do these dates have to do with anything? Mm-hmm. He said, so he helped us skip school. But he took her to school. Mm-hmm. She paid for the food with monkeys. Say it's just transaction. It's just a transaction. He said they really said that they hope that she can move on. Right. Like she ain't got his baby. If it's even his baby. Ooh, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. He say, Willie, I get it too. You saying if you want to jail him, then then charge the damn, then change the damn law. Yeah. If we really have a problem, we need to be fighting to get the laws changed. But like I be saying, a lot of this stuff, y'all, we just be saying out loud. Behind closed doors, we don't give a damn. A lot of times we don't even believe the shit that we be saying out loud online. How much was his bill for food in the room? That's a lot. Damn it, it's more than $37.50. It's more than $37.50. But y'all, I just want to know though. I truly want to know. Is it a person of authority if he did not work back at the school? You say, so Willie, what would you make the age of consent? What would I make the age of consent? I got to think about it. Because I just look at it like different. We is okay with kids becoming parents. If we is okay with kids becoming parents, then how could I logically, I just want y'all to think about it. How could I logically be upset that a teen will smash an adult? If we is okay with teens being parents, and at a certain age, they can't even work. They can't get credit. They can't have an apartment. They can't do shit. So who's supposed to take care of the child? Oh, the parents. Not the two people who just had sex to produce a child. Again, I just say, if we got a problem, then we need to fight to. If we have a problem with adults having sex with teens, then we should have a problem with teens having sex with teens. Shout out to Big Moochie for the 499 super chat. He say, Willie, most of these folks are hypocritical. Because they own mamas had them at 14, 15, 16, and their daddy was over 25. Facts. This is why I say, we say shit out loud, but behind closed doors, we really don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't be bothered by this shit. We really, really don't. And I've often said, there's no difference in a 15-year-old meat and a 90-year-old meat. You know, difference in a 15-year-old monkey and a 90-year-old monkey. Y'all do know like they function the same? Shout out to David for the $5 super chat. He say, I think the problem could be because he was 34 when they had sex. She might have been 15, which would be illegal. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. That's a real good one. Oh, no. Wait, damn it. I just thought about it. Because they said when it happened, she was 16. But it happened in April 24. So this was last year. So last year she was 16. Oh, this year she's 17. But well, no, because we just got to go by what they said. What they said that she was 16 when it happened. You know, so but you would have had a point if they would have just said that she was 15. Yeah, no. I'm just saying. He say he look like a Spanish tether. Got to be more careful. I'm just saying, y'all, it's we still just not gonna hold people accountable, but we did a story about the 14-year-olds who stabbed the 14-year-old in the face and all that. Damn it, and we just did another story about a teenager who had done killed the parents and stuff like that right there. And now that 14-year-old is an adult. If you kill, you is a adult. If you have sex, you're not a adult. Dang, that's deep. That's really, really deep. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. What do we have? There's one that I got to show y'all because I got it ready. Let me remove this. Move that. That's 3 minutes. We ain't gone. Hold on. Before we go ahead on to get on up out of here, I got to show y'all. Damn it. I have so much. That's an update, so we don't want to do the update. Now, that's just stupid right there. When I show y'all that one, that's stupid. Okay, so that's going to be 8 minutes. So it's really not a problem. All right. So we got time. And I want to show y'all like 3 more when I do that right there. About 3 more when I do that right there. Bam. Bam. I'm just trying to find it. Y'all like. Share. Like. Share. Oh, I forgot. I knew it was something that I had to go on to give y'all real quick. They say a love and hip hop. The love and hip hop artist. It's not a love and hip hop artist. Well, the singer, I guess that she's a singer, a rapper, Erica Banks. Erica Banks has been arrested. She got arrested for a stolen gun. Let me go on and record it then. We have a love and hip hop artist star who is goes by the name of Erica Banks, has been arrested at an airport with a stolen gun. I don't think that that's really, exciting news or something like that. In my mind, the exciting news or the news really is what her lawyer says, in my opinion. Here we go.
She's a reality TV star and a rapper known for her viral hit Busted, but tonight Erica Banks is making headlines for a different reason.
That's right. So police say TSA agents busted her with a stolen gun in her purse at the Atlanta airport. 11 Live's Cody Alcorn live right now in Hartsfield Jackson, and you spoke to her attorney just hours ago. Cody.
Yeah, Ron and Jennifer, the Texas rapper who also appeared in several seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, showed up here ready to hop on a flight Wednesday, but instead she missed that flight and ended up being booked over at the Clayton County Jail. So here is what we know this evening. Atlanta police say Erica Banks put her Louis Vuitton purse in a bin to be scanned by the TSA x-ray machine. As the bag was scanned, police say the machine alarm sounded, alerting agents to a firearm. TSA searched Banks' purse, where police say they found the firearm in a pocket in the bag. APD says the gun was not loaded, but there was a magazine with 6 rounds also inside her purse. In the report, Banks allegedly told officers she was not aware the gun was in her bag. Things got worse, though, when APD ran the serial number, and they say it came back stolen from South Carolina. Banks was arrested here, charged with theft by receiving stolen property. Now tonight, her attorney says his client did nothing illegal.
It's pretty simple. She is alleged to have a stolen weapon in her purse. And in Georgia, in order to be convicted of theft by receiving stolen property, 2 things must be present. 1, you must know that the property is stolen. 2, or you should have known the property is stolen. Miss Banks had no idea that it was stolen, or she had no reason to even know that it was stolen. So she is not guilty.
Police say Banks told the officers that the gun belonged to her security, but she would not name that person. Now, she was taken to Clayton County Jail, as I mentioned, and she was released within just a couple of hours yesterday.
So, Cody, do we know anything about where that stolen gun came from?
Well, Ron, this is where things get really interesting. In this report, APD wrote that this gun was reported stolen out of Greenville, South Carolina, just up I-85 in 2018. Now, the address listed as the victim to that theft comes back to a law enforcement agency just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Tonight, I reached out to the Sumter Police Department, who had no idea that this was listed as their gun and being stolen in 2018, and now they are looking into this report, so hopefully we will have an update in the next 24 hours. Live from the air.
Yeah, she got caught with a throwaway. Baby got caught with a throwaway. And the throwaway was a law enforcement gun?
Just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Tonight, I reached out 5 in 2018.
Hold on.
Where the gun came from?
Yo, where the gun came from?
Well, Ron, this is where things get really interesting. In this report, APD wrote that this gun was reported stolen out of Greenville, South Carolina, just up I-85 in 2018. Now, the address listed as the victim to that theft comes back to a law enforcement agency just outside of Columbia.
Law enforcement agency, so the gun belonged to a law enforcement agency, and it had been stolen. The attorney said she did nothing illegal. Well, it's illegal to bring a firearm to the airport. Well, nope, it's not illegal to bring a firearm because you can fly with a firearm. So that it's legal to do so. It's legal to do so. Let me correct myself. But let him say what he had done said.
Illegal.
It's pretty simple. She is alleged to have a stolen weapon
Yes.
In her purse.
Yes.
And in Georgia, in order to be convicted of theft by receiving stolen property, two things must be present. One, you must know that the property is stolen. Two, or you should have known the property is stolen.
There's two ways to be charged.
Be convicted of theft by receiving stolen property.
Yes.
Two things must be present. One, you must know that the property is stolen. Two, or you should have known.
Or you should have known. Should have known is really what's touching me right now. Because don't they say ignorance of the law does not exempt you from being prosecuted and or from being held accountable? If I'm riding around and I got them bricks in the back, I get pulled over, jumped out on or whatever. They search the car, bam. Oh, you got straight raw back here. Oh, straight raw? Oh, hell no, they ain't mine. Guess who going to prison? Listen, it's not mine. I don't know whose own it is. But because it's in the car that I'm driving, guess who's responsible for it? See, that stolen gun is in her bag. Guess who is responsible for what's ever in her bag going through TSA? Imagine that if she had a baby's body in that bag. Do you think that the lawyer would say, well, you have to have known that the body was in the bag, or you had to not known that the body was in the bag? That's the only way that they can prosecute you. What? Listen to what he said. It's crazy.
Two things must be present.
Yeah.
One, you must know that the property is stolen.
Yes.
Two, or you should have known.
Or you should have known. So that means that she can be held accountable and can be convicted. She should have known what's in her bag. If she had a BOM, wait on it, B in her bag, does that law still stand? Huh? You either had to know it was in your bag, or you had to know it was in your bag. I keep forgetting the number two. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Present. One, you must know that the property is stolen.
You got to know.
Two,
stolen.
Or you should have known the property.
Or you should have, coulda, woulda. Yeah. Yeah, you should have known that you had them bricks in the back. You should have known that the shit was straight raw anyway. I'm surprised. Where the hell you get the raw from, though? You know, I ain't talking about the one with the cut. I'm talking about it raw. I tasted it. Damn it. I thought that. Where you get that raw from, though? Who is these lawyers? Y'all do know that she could be convicted? Just off what he said, but at the same time telling us this right here and saying that she didn't break the law. What if that throwaway got a body on it? Y'all do understand that she said that it is my security gun, and would not give a name. Why would you not give a name if you didn't need much? If you claiming to not know that this was in the bag, and then you claiming to know that it is, you didn't know that it was stolen also. Why wouldn't you tell these people who gun it is then? Why wouldn't you do that? So, in my opinion, she a liar. My opinion, she knew that shit was in it. What is this big ass? I can't. Y'all just look a mess out there in the goddamn screen. I'm just saying. So, anyway. Keep doing what you're doing, sister. You ain't know it was in there, but you know who gun it is. I'm going to leave it right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Move right along. I ain't going to eat much of you. It's just stupid. Y'all don't even know how to lie right. Get your lies up out here if you're going to be lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be trying to be too different. Trying to be too different, and it's not working out for you. Matter of fact, let me make sure I'm able to grab this like this right here so I'll be able to do this right here. Listen. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end. Y'all made it to the end of the midday news. The last midday news. This is the last midday news right here. Last midday news on this wonderful STD Friday. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. Look here. Look here. We finna finish the show on the green and the blue. The green and the blue. We finna go over there. We finna transition. Hell, we already over there, but we finna close out YouTube. We finna close out YouTube. Links is down there in the description if you all would like to see the rest of the show. The rest of the show. Did I say that? Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. I say it's just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I forgot whether I had done said that before. Anyway, y'all please remember to also watch the standalone videos on the number 4 channel, number 7 channel, the Accept and Agree channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe. We finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. On YT, we got over 208 thumbs up, 209 thumbs ups. I really do appreciate y'all. I enjoyed. I hope that y'all did.